Hello, welcome to Know Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jess and welcome to this morning short flow for energy and balance. So we'll be starting off with some Sun Salutations today, just to tap into our energy and wake up our bodies. And then we'll be moving through some balancing postures, just to realign our minds and have us jumping off our mats ready for the day ahead. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to start standing at the top of our mats today. So taking yourself to the top of your mat, feet are hip width apart, toes are facing forwards towards the front of the mat. Just bring your shoulders up, down, and pull them away from your ears. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Strong mountain pose to start. Drop your hands down by your sides and open up your palms. Just take a second to land, close your eyes, and slowly start to deepen your breath here. Morning flow for energy and balance. Great way to start the day. Get yourself ready for whatever you've got going on for the day ahead. Preparing your body, preparing your mind. So slowly inhaling through your nose and exhaling out through your nose or mouth. So in this practice, we're going to start with some Sun Salutations, just to wake up our bodies and open our energies. So when you're ready, we'll just take one last breath here together. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Slowly start to open your eyes, bring yourself back. Okay, so when you're ready, extended mountain pose. Bend your knees, sweep your arms forward and up, all the way. Take your gaze up towards your hands. Take a deep inhale here and exhale, forward fold all the way down. Slowly, slowly take your time getting there. And just let your head hang heavy, let your hands hang heavy. Generous bend in your knees, soften your knees. Find length in your lower back here. Option to slowly sway from side to side. Again, close your eyes if that feels good. Just finding some gentle movement. Coming back to your breath. Feeling the texture of the mat beneath your fingers as you sway from side to side. And just coming to stillness for a breath here. On your next inhale, halfway lift. So slide your hands up onto your shins. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Spine is long, neck is neutral. Gaze straight down towards your mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Just take an inhale here. And exhale all the way out. Inhale as we bend our knees, sweep our arms forward and up, extended mountain pose, rise all the way up. Take your gaze towards your hands as you reach towards the sky. Exhale, we forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands are on your shins. Squeeze your elbows into your sides. Exhale, forward fold. Just find an inhale here. And an exhale. Release the crown of your head all the way to the earth. We're going to plant our hands and step back to plank pose. Plank pose. Chaturanga. So squeeze your elbows into your side body as you lower all the way down to the earth. On your next inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So lift your hips up and back. Press your fingertips into the mat. Find some movement here, warming up your body. Take your time, keeping a generous bend in your knees, softness in your joints. Relax your neck. Coming back to your breath. Inhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands, step, jump, float towards the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, neck is long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees as we sweep our arms forward and up, extended mountain pose, rise all the way up to standing. Take your gaze towards your hands as you reach towards the sky. Exhale, close your eyes, bring your hands to heart center. Just find a breath here. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale fully out through your mouth. Nice. Extended mountain pose. Sweep your arms forward and up. Find length. Reach towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Relax your neck. Release the crown of the head towards the earth. Softness in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your elbows into the side body. Pull your shoulders down and away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Find a breath here. And exhale, chaturanga. Stepping back to high plank. Lowering down to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, lifting the hips up and back. Coming back to your breath here. Finding some gentle movements, swaying your hips from side to side, opening out through the side body. And just take a second to find stillness here, just for a breath. Inhale, bend your knees, step, jump, float, hop towards the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands press into your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. We rise all the way up to standing. Take your gaze towards your hands as you reach towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Take a second to find a breath here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, drop your hands down by your sides. Open your palms. Find another inhale here through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Rise your hands all the way up to the sky. Find a gentle back bend if that feels good. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Stepping your hands onto the mat, back to plank pose. Lowering down to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Option to find a child's pose here. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more warmed up now, woken up the energies. If you're in child's pose, meet us back in downward facing dog. And when you're ready, we're going to bend our knees, look towards our hands, and step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, squeeze your elbows into the sides. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, extended mountain pose, bend your knees, sweep your hands forward and up, take your gaze towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes. Come back to your breath. So hopefully we're feeling more warmed up. We've awoken our energy. We're now going to find some balancing postures. just to realign our minds and set ourselves up for the day. So, on your next inhale, slowly coming up onto the toes of your right foot. So just lifting your heel, bend your knee, coming up onto the toes of your right foot. Just hold it there for a second. Standing leg raise. So using our left foot as our standing foot, we're going to slowly start to lift our right foot up. Keep that knee bent and pull it in towards you. Use your right hand to pull it in towards you. Option to use both hands. Standing leg raise. Find your drishti. Find a focal point ahead of you. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Option to open out to the right hand side. Open your right hip. Flex your right toes and extend your left hand out to the left hand side. Find an inhale here. Exhale, warrior three. So bring your right knee back through. We're going to journey all the way through to our warrior three. Find your balance as you extend your right foot out behind you, warrior three. The back of your right thigh is facing up towards the sky. Flex your right toes down towards the earth. Find your balance, lift your chest, drop your shoulders away from your ears, palms face down towards the earth. Grounding down through all four corners of your left foot. Warrior three, strong. Find an inhale here. And find an exhale. On your next exhale, if you have a block handy, I recommend you find it here. We're going to open out to half moon. So finding a block if you have it. We're opening out, if I can find my balance, to the right hand side, half moon. Take your time getting there. Open your chest out to the right. Open your hips, stack your hips. Find balance. Keep that right leg lifted. On your next inhale, and then exhale, we're going to drop our right foot all the way down to the back of the mat and rise all the way up. Turn your left toes in, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands onto your hips and hinge forwards all the way down until your hands reach the earth. If the earth is not coming to you, option to use your block here. Or if you have the flexibility, crown of the head comes down all the way towards the earth. Let's find a breath here. Find softness in your knees. Close your eyes for a breath. Next inhale, use your hands to press yourself back up, flat back here. Bring your hands onto your hips and we hinge all the way back up. Turn your left toes to face towards the front of the mat. Pivot on the back of your right foot, high lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Find length. Exhale, bring your hands down behind you. Clasp your fingertips together. Open your chest, lift your chin. Find an inhale and an exhale. Bend your back knee. We're going to step back forward, extended mountain pose. Raise your hands all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're just going to repeat the same on the other side. So on your next inhale, we're going to lift our left heel this time, coming onto our left toes. So lifting the left heel, coming up onto your left toes. Recenter, rebalance, find a focal point as you inhale. Slowly start to lift your left leg all the way up and catch your knee with your left hand. Option to open your left knee out to the left, open your hip, stretch your right hand out towards the right side of the room. Find a focal point here. Find your breath. Find something to gaze upon. Inhale, warrior three. Bring your left knee back towards center, and we're going to open out warrior three. So extend your left foot out behind you. Flex your left toes down towards the earth. Open your chest. Option to find airplane arms. Palms of your hands face towards the earth. I'm going to stop talking so I can find my balance, find my drishti. Find an inhale here. And find an exhale. We're going to open out to moon pose again, half moon. So if you have your block, grab that now. And we open out half moon on the left. So opening out to the left-hand side this time. Raise your right arm. Left arm comes up. Open your hips, stack your hips, open your chest. Find a breath here. Find your gaze, something to gaze upon, your focal point. If you want to challenge yourself, option to take your gaze up towards your left hand. I don't know if I've got it in me today. Really? And your next exhale, we're going to drop the back foot down. Point your right toes point in this time. Wide-legged forward fold. So bringing your hands onto your hips, we hinge forwards, coming all the way down. Wide-legged forward fold. Again, option to use your block. Bring the earth up to you. If you don't have blocks, you can use books. They work just as well. Until eventually, you won't need them anymore. Close your eyes for a breath. And a deep inhale. And a long exhale. Using your hands to press yourself back up. Halfway lift here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands onto your hips. We hinge all the way up. Coming back into our high lunge. So we bend through the right foot this time. Right foot faces towards the top of your mat. Pivot on your left foot. Sweep your arms forward and up. All the way. Inhale. Find length. Exhale. Hands come down behind your back. Clasp your fingertips together. Open your chest and lift your chin. Find an inhale. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Exhale, bend your back knee. We step all the way back forward to the top of the mat. Extended mountain pose. Raise your hands all the way up. Exhale. Hands come back to heart center. We're going to end this practice in tree pose, final balancing posture. So when you're ready, slowly start to raise your right foot, coming up onto the toes of your right foot. Lift your heel. Slowly bringing your knee all the way up. Catch your ankle and bring it in towards the inner left thigh. Option to have it here on the mid thigh or on the mid calf. Or if that's not available to you, then option to use a block here. And just pop your toes. Find something to focus upon. Option to raise your hands for more of a challenge. Or keep them at heart center. Coming back to your breath. Exhale, release your foot back down to the earth. The same on the other side. So when you're ready, lift your left heel this time. Recenter, rebalance. Right foot is your standing foot. We lift our left knee. catch your left ankle and bring it in. Modifications are there for you. So option to have it on the inner thigh, inner calf, or simply keep your toes on the earth. Find your balance. Find something to focus upon. Find one last breath here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, we release our left foot back down to the earth. Extended mountain pose. Bend your knees, sweep your arms forward and up. All the way. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, fold all the way down. Plant your hands, step your feet back, plank pose. Chaturanga, lowering all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just taking a breath here. And as we exhale, slowly coming down to the knees, all the way. Use your hands to press yourself up. Camel pose. Gentle heart opener and back bend here. So option 2, again, use a block. You can pop it in between your ankles or not. We're going to do a half camel pose. So right hand comes down behind you, either to your heel or to the block. You can tuck your toes under. Inhale, left hand lifts, open your chest, push your hips forward as you lift your chest. Careful not to bend the back of your neck back too much. Keep a nice even neck. A nice even neck. Oh, so it's too early. Inhale, lift, reach your left hand all the way up, and exhale, release. Child's pose. So coming all the way down, hips come down to your heels, open your knees wide, walk your hands forward. Head reaches the mat. We're just here for a breath. So inhale through your nose, and exhale out through your mouth. Lift your forehead off the mat. Use your hands to press yourself back up. We go on the other side. So close your knees. We come up. Again, option to use your block. Tuck your toes. Knees are about hip width apart here. Left hand comes down behind you this time, either on your heel, on your block, or on the earth, if you have the flexibility in your lower back. Push your hips forward. Lift your right hand all the way up. Open your chest. Chin is lifted. Inhale, find length, reach towards the sky. Exhale, release. Hips come all the way down. Move this out of the way. And we come to a seat, cross-legged seat, easy seat. Center yourself on your mat. And inhale, pull your shoulders all the way up, give them a squeeze. Exhale, drop them down and away. Seated twist. So right hand comes to left knee. Left hand comes all the way down and behind as we find length in the spine, and exhale, twist. Just find an inhale here. And exhale, we come back to center all the way through to the other side. Left hand to right knee this time. Right hand comes down and behind. Lift and twist as you exhale. Find a breath here. And exhale, come back to center. Rest your hands on your knees, close your eyes. We're going to close this practice with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale through our nose. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And exhale, sigh it out. Empty, empty, empty. Seal your lips as we inhale through our nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Last one, inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice and hopefully I will see you again soon. Have a wonderful day.